and welcome to your reading, Sagittarius. This is for all Sagittarius placements. We're going to take a look at your next 4 to 6 weeks, get some messages and advice from your guides. So let us take a moment now to call in the angels, ancestors, spirit guides of the highest vibrational frequency of Sagittarius. Please be with us today to provide the most meaningful messages for Sagittarius at this time. It is currently February 2023, and we're looking at the next 4 to 6 weeks. Thank you for your clear and accurate messages, and thank you, Sag, for being here. So let's get started with the tarot. What is the main message you have for Sagittarius this month? What is the main message? Main message for Sagittarius. And what should Sagittarius focus on this month? What can wait? And what may Sagittarius be blind to? What should Sagittarius avoid this month? What is the overall action and advice for Sagittarius? Make sure this is all in frame. Let me look at the camera. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Pentacles. Look at that owl holding on to his coins. There might be something here with holding on to something that maybe should let go. Is kind of seems like the story here, your messages from your guides. I feel like there's something that's coming to an end, maybe something you've been holding on to just because you don't want it to be over, because it's just what you know, what you're comfortable with. But I feel like there's some energy here that Spirit wants you to let go. And we're going to see what that is. And another reason why I'm seeing that from Spirit is because the main message here is judgment. Judgment is kind of like, my mentor once called it like report card day. It's like you're being evaluated, something's coming to a close, and you're figuring out like if you are moving on to the next thing, or you have to redo something. It's just an ending and an evaluation, pretty much. And I feel like that fits in with what we're saying with holding on to something that might be ready to go. There's something coming to a close. And I feel like Spirit wants you to acknowledge this and reflect on this so you can move forward. It might not be something super extreme. Like when I say coming to a close, you might be like, oh, is it a relationship ending? Is it a job ending? It's going to vary for each person, but it's something significant that's been going on in your life. And I feel like deep down you do know it's time to move forward, to move on from this. And Spirit really wants you to not feel bad or worried about this. Like you can always hang on to the memories, and really what you should be doing is really reflecting so you can do it even better next time, and just have like just more awareness of where you've been and where you are going and what you can improve on, what you've been doing great at. And I feel like this is something to do potentially with a relationship, because we have, for what to do now, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. This could be like a loss of love, feeling like depressed or upset. And I feel like that's a good sign to know what might be ready to like release and let go from. It could be something that just doesn't feel good anymore. It doesn't feel like make you as happy as it used to. And maybe it could really be a relationship for some of you. Maybe you've been with someone for a while romantically, and you're kind of just together to be together because it's like what you know, but there's maybe a loss of connection. This can also be like a friendship. It doesn't have to be necessarily romantic. And for some of you, it won't even be a relationship at all. It's just the emotional connection to whatever this is fading, is no longer there. It's no longer exciting you. It's no longer filling your cup up. It's kind of making you feel depleted. And when you reflect right now, think about what may be making you feel that way, and that will be a clue of what you're ready to release and move on from. Wow, we have a lot of major arcanas in just this small spread here. Half the cards are majors, so this is a big deal. So what can wait? We have the Sun. And what I'm seeing here is this is like, what can wait is like looking back on the past. Sometimes the Sun, I feel like, could be like our inner child stuff, but in this case, I feel like it's just what used to make you happy, like just really thinking about the past, thinking about like what comforts you. And I feel like the past is really sticking out to me because I feel like the situation is something that's been around in the past, and that's what is ready to be let go of. And yeah, maybe being like overly optimistic, overly positive about something and overlooking the flaws about it could be something that's going on too. Like you're just looking at all the love and light in a situation and not maybe the shadow side of it. And Spirit really wants you to reflect on that now. And nothing's wrong. I mean, I think it's great, the overall like positive vibes and everything like that, but sometimes it can be a little toxic and can keep us in situations that aren't good for us or keep us from doing that inner work that we need to do. And there's definitely something that needs to be released. And maybe it is not even a relationship. Maybe this is some deep emotion, inner child thing, some sort of shadow side that is being repressed right now, that Spirit wants you to evaluate and work through so you can excel and move forward. Yeah, Spirit really wants you to move forward. You can see here the Chariot's the overall advice. But first, what you may be blind to, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So perhaps this has to do, for some of you, with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. Earth signs being Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. But this could also just be the energy. An energy you might be being called to embrace or might just be embodying right now. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very nurturing, very abundant, shares her resources with others, like just someone that has like everything they need and more and is very grounded. So Spirit might be calling you to practice some grounding right now, and that might help bring you down to earth, or if that makes sense, because there might be something here where you're in a lot like La La Land. That might not be the best way to put it, but like it's kind of in this like positive like energy, which nothing's wrong with positive, but it's just like something here is like shining, like the light's so bright you can't really see what is really going on. And doing like a grounding practice could be really useful and helpful for you. So you could spend some time in nature. You can like put your feet in the grass if that's possible for you. That's one way some people get grounded. You can look up grounding exercises. You can look up like meditations and stuff like that. You can even get a grounding mat. You can do some breath work. Meditation could be really good at getting you in this present moment so you can reflect and do this work and release that Spirit seems to be calling your attention to. And perhaps something here that's not serving you anymore, that needs to be let go, might be causing like a money block for you. And that could be, I think this does have something to do with material things and finances and money, especially with this here, holding on to your money tight. But I feel like it's just holding on to a lot of things that need to be released. But I feel like something that needs to be released, some situation, some relationship, will really lead to you having more abundance in the future. So maybe for some of you, it's hanging on to a job where really you could do something else that will bring more money, or it's just maybe certain like habits or tendencies that are affecting finances a little bit. Because what Spirit wants you to avoid, we have the Nine of Pentacles reversed. And I feel like this is also representing like not investing in yourself, in your well-being potentially. Spirit really wants you to reflect and do the inner work and invest in yourself right now. And maybe not focus on relationships as much, but also this could be like not really being smart with your finances. Spirit might be really calling you to analyze how you're treating your money and your resources right now. I totally believe that time is a resource as well. Time is money. So maybe looking at how you're spending your time, who you're spending your time with, and is that helping you advance in life? Is it helping you grow? Because Spirit's really trying to get you to move forward and advance in life. So I feel like it doesn't seem like it's something too terribly heavy or anything like that. It's just there's some things that need to be addressed, like we've been going over, so you can advance. Because there's some blockage here. And there's some ending that seems to be avoided. I'm not sure why you'd be avoiding it. It might be subconscious, and that's why Spirit's talking to you now. But the way, like I said, to identify this is really thinking about what's no longer filling your cup up, what's no longer making you feel happy and excited and full of joy and passion. And that would be a way to identify it. And then you can start a new cycle, move forward, and you're going to be like very victorious, and it's going to be really good. You're about to like level up, I feel like, Sagittarius. There's some leveling up here. You're being summoned by your guides to recognize this and make little adjustments so you can excel. So what are you holding on to, Sag, that is ready to be released? That is definitely the main message here. But let's get some more cards for you. Spirit, what else? Oh, hi, Emmy. My cat's right below me. You're so sweet. What else do you have for Sagittarius? What else? Ooh, okay. Concentration, Saturn and Gemini. Is that like a little devil up there? There's something that is taking your concentration away from your advancement, from leveling up. And I feel like maybe you're too focused on money or on some relationship that's no longer serving you. Like it's maybe there's like this lust and this like love, or like, I mean, love is great, but it just doesn't seem like it's like you're hanging on to something because it's like something that you're used to, that you're comfortable with. Also, maybe it's just like a very lustful, but like it's not good for you. Like it's tempting. There's something here that's taking away your concentration from leveling up and from advancing to the next stage in life. And Spirit's trying to get your attention to notice that. And then we have another Saturn card here, Charity. Interesting. Perhaps if you've been feeling down and out and just like you don't have enough to share with the world, I feel like you can really share your time. Because there's something here with maybe not feeling like you have enough resources or money right now and not able to do what you want. But like Spirit's like, there are a lot of things you can do. And if you need some like uplifting things, like there's always people that are, a little well off and or not as well off as you and could really use your support. And it doesn't mean you have to support with money, but you can just support with your time. This could also be like helping out with like friends. And it just came to me that message that perhaps some of you guys are overextending yourself with charity for some people. Like maybe there's a relationship that needs to end, friendship, like family thing, romantic, any kind of relationship, but you're still like holding on because they are like dependent on you. Like you're like giving them so much of your time, your effort, your resources and stuff, but like you kind of know it's not good for you and it's keeping you from concentrating on your goals and advancing and moving forward. And you feel like you have to do it or something, but like Spirit's like, it's okay. You've helped them a lot. Now it's time to focus on you and your goals. And you can't it's like so sweet that you're that you're helping other people out and giving them your time and resources and stuff like that. But it's taking away from your concentration. It's taking away from your goals and your vision in life. And it's time to really evaluate that and reassess where you're putting your time and energy and make necessary adjustments that work in your favor and not let anyone kind of drag you down. And I know that sounds kind of harsh, but it seems like there is some energy here of someone else in some way that is holding you back. And Spirit wants you to realize that you don't have to hold on. Doesn't mean you have to get rid of this friendship or relationship altogether, but like you don't need to hang on so tightly to it that it's hurting you. There's some adjustments necessary. And some people, you may need to take a clean break from this person or situation. And it'll really be good for you. I feel like you'll feel better when you're focusing on your dreams and your visions again. Let's roll the astro dice for another message. Hi, Emmy. 1 second. What other messages, final messages do you have for Sagittarius Spirit? 12th house of endings. And we have Sagittarius. There's a confirmation right there. 12th house. We have Sag. What planets we have? In Mercury. So Mercury rules like siblings, extended family, neighbors, community. So perhaps this has to do with one of those. But it could really be anyone. And look, Mercury, 3rd house, right? Mercury. But we have the 12th house of endings. And we already, like right away, we're saying that there's some endings here. And it's really important to acknowledge this and to communicate your needs with whoever this is involving, or maybe just even communicating with yourself. What is it that you're really wanting to do? It's time to like embrace that Sag energy and like go after your dreams, like go after whatever it is you want and not be pinned down. Being pinned down is making you feel upset. So what is pinning you down? What is stopping you from like living your dreams? What is, what can you, little actions can you take? And Mercury too can rule like your daily routines and like what how you communicate, your community, your creativity. So maybe like something is like blocking your creativity right now. But there seems to be something here calling changes and endings in your daily routine and your habits. And adjustments being made so you can advance and go for it. So Spirit really wants you to, first of all, we'll get some actual advice now. So Mercury, communication. Have you been honest with yourself, Sag? Have you communicated like your thoughts to yourself? Maybe get it down on paper and list out what are your goals. And then you can journal it out, think about it, and see what is breaking your concentration. What is stopping you from taking any forward steps, advancement to reaching your goals? It's time to really get clear about that and cut out some things or take a break from some things at least that are stopping you. And also, if maybe it's not even always a relationship or persons per se, but this could be maybe just some habits of yours, some attitudes that you've had lately. Like maybe you've been doing your routine or whatever, or maybe you don't have any sort of routine right now. Because if you are a Sagittarius rising, I know Uranus is in your 6th house of routines right now. And it's really hard to keep a routine. Like Uranus is a big disruptor. So you could just be feeling kind of like all over the place with that. And this could be Spirit wanting you to buckle down and create a routine that works for you, or at least try really just focusing on habits and also any self-limiting beliefs that may be going on. Because there is something here with feeling a little down or out of love with life, like out of passion. And that's not a great feeling. So what are you holding on to that can be released? This is a month to reflect, release, and advance. Because by the end of the month, you are going to be moving forward. There's an ending, though, first that has to happen. And nothing, if some things end or they don't work out for you, don't think of it that way. Think of it like as, okay, I had this experience. Maybe it didn't play out exactly how I wanted, but now I can use that experience and learn from it and excel in the next thing I do. Like, you don't need to hang on to something just because you're afraid of saying you failed. It's not a failure if you learn. So maybe like some of you guys are hanging on to a relationship, hanging on to a job just because you don't want to admit that it's not working for you or that you're quitting or something like that. but things have to end for you to move forward, for you to reach this next level, to level up in your life, to advance, to reach your goals. Some things just have to go, and it's okay. Don't be too hard on yourself to let go of something. I've let go a career that people still don't understand how I could have done that, but it wasn't making me happy. I was feeling depressed. I was feeling awful. I wasn't happy with it at all. So, I had to leave that. And, at first I was so embarrassed. I didn't want people to think I was a quitter or that I wasted all my time in school or something. But later on I realized, I did not waste my time. I don't regret anything. I learned so much. I have all these life skills from it, and now I can move forward. And now I know that I don't want to ever feel that unhappy again. So now I do things that fill my cup up, that make me feel good. And maybe I don't make as much money or something like that, but I feel a lot better. So, just a personal example, maybe that will help make this more clear for you. But overall, I feel like this might be a little bit of pain, having to let things go this month. But overall, you're going to be advancing, and it's setting you up for success in the upcoming months. So that is what I have for you, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated, and I hope it was helpful. If you did enjoy this reading, and if you haven't already, please subscribe, leave a comment, like this video. I appreciate you so much. And if you would like a private reading with me, I do offer both astrology and tarot services. My email is down below if you want to set something up or if you have any questions for me. And I've been saying this in all my videos just in case you're interested, but I am now an affiliate for the Cosmic Academy of Astrology, which is where I'm about to graduate astrology school. And I've loved the experience so much that I'm spreading the word that doors enrollment is opening. So, and I have a code. So right now there's mega sales going on, an early bird special for tuition, but I have a code as well that you could use to save an additional 10%. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. If you know anyone else that would be interested in that, please share too. I really believe in the program. I've had a great experience. So that is why I'm letting everyone know. But that's it for today, Sag. I love you so much. I hope you have a great month, a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.